Hey, Jeff Cheesehead Flyp here with another What Sold video. Also, we're going to do an update on our listing and how we've been doing on our full-time summer reseller adventure. So stick around and we'll get to it. Well, first off, let's talk about listings. How many listings did we do this week? Do you think we did more or less than last week? Actually, we did quite a bit less, unfortunately, on eBay anyways. Part of that was the 4th of July weekend, and we had a birthday party and everything else in there. So it did I shifted my time and priorities a little bit this weekend. The little Cheesehead also was out of school on, I think, Thursday and Friday. So I had him around as well. So that did slow me down a little bit. We still managed to get 52 listed on eBay, but we also got 34 listed on Facebook Marketplace. It's not too bad. If you look at, if you kind of look at totals, that's what, 86? Not too bad. But only 52 on eBay, which still did we maintained listings every day. Some days, some days were only like 1 or 2. But still, we did sit there and we did get listings every single day, which helped the algorithm. Now, should we talk about what we sold? And normally, historically, at least for me anyways, 4th of July weekend is horrendously slow for sales. That was not the case this weekend. I went a little bit too aggressive on my sale that I ran, and I kind of forgot to take a few things out of the sale. So one thing did sell, probably at a loss, but oh well, it is what it is. It's a very old item, and it got it moving. We might have made a few cents. It was pretty close. I'm not too shaken up about it at all. So what did we sell? We sold things on 3 platforms. We sold on eBay, Amazon FBM, and Poshmark again? Wow. Yeah. We've been using Flyp for our Poshmark sharing, so that has to be helping. Now, Mercari has pretty much grinded to a halt, and Poshmark is starting to take over that 3rd place position. At least recently, it's taken over the 3rd place. I can't speak today. It's taken over that 3rd place position, taking over our sales on Mercari. We still get a couple, but not much, not like we used to. And we also cross-list on all of those using Vendoo. Link down below. I believe you get 40% off your first month. So when I use it, I'll delist on all platforms, even cross-list onto Whatnot Marketplace now. And yeah, it auto delist from everywhere it is. Takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute after a sale, and it's auto delisted everywhere. Pretty cool. Like I said, it's like down in the thingy, or as a popular YouTuber says, the doobly-doo. So what did we sell on Poshmark? This is actually a pretty solid sale. We sold a Jellycat, huge Bashful Blake bunny. For how much do you think this rabbit sold for? It's a teddy bear. $120, plus whatever they spent on shipping. Let's go grab it. It is in 23 November 1103. 1103, right here. Huge Bashful Blake bunny. I will throw a foot up of this one. Actually, probably next to the shipping bucket it goes, because we're going to have quite a few going in there. Not shabby at all. Our total earnings after fees will be $96. We paid less than $1 for that bunny. Yeah, it was just in the push bin at a Goodwill, along with 3 or 4 other pretty rare Jellycats. Yeah, it was pretty cool finding that lot. We sold a couple other ones already. We have, I think, 1 left out of those. So let's see what we sold. Next, we'll look at what we sold on Amazon FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant. My favorite way to sell is actually FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, which means I put it in a big box, slap a label on it, ship it off to Amazon's warehouse, they pick it, pack it, pull it, ship it, and send me my money. Speaking of that, Ooh, this is a little bit crazy. Later today, I'm going to be probably doing... Actually, it's probably going to come out before this. So I don't know why I'm saying later today. I'm probably going to do a live of me doing an Amazon shipment of probably about 100 to 120 items. So maybe you saw that. If you didn't, it's probably sitting in my lives in this video. Maybe I'll link it here if I remember. Let's see. See if I remember, come back and link it after the fact. Anyways, we sold 3 items on FBM. Yeah. The first item we sold was a Happy and Glorious Auto CD. Mitchell McHenry or something like that. Sold for only $10.84. Let's go grab it. Happy and Glorious. Here it is. I found it. Our buy cost of this one was about 50 cents. And it sold for $10.84. So not too bad profit. Into the shipping bucket that one goes. Next one going out, we sold a Cry-Cut cartridge. It was a Noah's ABC Animals cartridge, a new sealed one. Sold for $59. Let's go grab it. And yes, I am in my pajama pants, like normal. Here it is. I don't know the buy cost of this one's probably a big, massive lot. I did quite a long time ago. I would say probably about $5. It's a good estimate. And it sold for $59. Not too shabby at all. Then the third thing we had go out, we sold another big item, yeah. We sold a Cry-Cut personal cutting machine. It was the original OG first one. Yeah, people still buy them. I have a ton of them. And I finally got a couple listed, and they sold. So now that I'm going to try to always keep a minimum of 2 actively listed. So when this video is done, I go put another one up. So I have at least 2 of them at all times. I have probably about 40 or 50 of them over there. Anyway, they sold for $81.49. It is right here. And part of what I do with these ones is I have them pre-packaged, so I do the SKU. I don't know if you can see that. As the serial number. And I put a sticker on the outside. 0467. 0467. Okay, so it's this one. 0467. I can throw the Amazon. I can throw a Flyp of that one if you guys like. Buy cost that was probably, again, $5 or less. Sold for $81.49. Now that I finally listed it, it's finally selling. That is everything we sold on Amazon FBM. Now let's see what we sold on eBay. We sold, hold on, I opened up the wrong thing. I have 12 going out on eBay. Yeah. A lot of them aren't huge money makers, but they are moving, and they should all be, except for one, should be profitable. That one is going to be kind of maybe. Let's start with the one that probably aren't going to make any money on it. Because I did a big markdown sale, and I usually do not include anything under $10 in that sale. I forgot to do that this time, but it only bit me once. So, it's fine. We sold a House at the End of the Street DVD for $4.79 total. Yeah. If I give you a number, it's the total I got. $4.79. Let's go grab it. It's in 22 June 1002. So it is at least one of our oldest items. This is one that just, it doesn't sell. It was part of the dollar store experiment we did in 2022, about 2 years ago. Overall, very profitable adventure. But not everything sold as good as we thought. That's it going out. Now, honestly, the market value of this one is only about $5 or $6. I've been putting most of these leftover DVDs out whatnot for $1 a piece. And even then, they're kind of selling. By cost, that one was $1. But overall, we did make some good money. We found some good replenishables off of that we sent to Amazon. I'm not going to say which ones they are. But you do know where they're located now. So if you really want to try to find them, you can go boop some codes and see if you can find them. Just don't take the price if you find them. Please. That's the problems with letting people know some of this stuff. Next one going out, we have a vintage Agatha Christie paperback book lot of 4. Sold for $13.67. It's in 23 December 0403. 23 December. Well, here's 0404. 0401. Where's 0403? Maybe it's over here. Yes, it is. Most of these book lots I had been boxing up, but for some reason this one I put in a bag. Oh well. I've been actually thinking about adding to the end of my SKU system a B if it's a box thing. And if there's nothing, I know it's in a bin. If it has a B at the end of the number, it's in a box. But this doesn't happen too often, and you saw it was pretty quick for me to figure out which one it was. I don't really want to pull these out. I'll throw a photo up of these. Those are part of a massive book bulk buy, so I would be shocked if I paid over 5 cents each for those books. Sure, those might have come from the book buy that almost broke my van. I'll put a link up there if I remember. That van, the back of that thing was... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we exceeded the maximum weight limit on that van that day. Not saying to do that. Just saying it happened. Alright, next one. We sold a freshwater swimsuit cover-up, dress white, size 2X plus. New. For $13. Not the greatest item in the world, but it did sell at a profit. It is in 24 June 2306 and sold fairly fast. June. Should be in this one. 2306. No, that never happens. Actually, it seems to happen more often than not. But I opened my eyes and hands went right to where it was. Not an easy one to pull out and show, so I'll throw a photo up of that one. And if you'll notice, my background has changed. Yes, in my photo booth I have switched it to the other side of the panel. Because apparently pure white isn't needed anymore. Plus the pure white background I had was getting a little bit dinged up. But this was a panel that had that pattern on the back, kind of like a grainy wood pattern on one side and pure white on the other side. So I just flipped them over instead of buying new. Now I am finding it a little bit easy to photograph light colored things such as this. It does help a little bit. It still is a little tricky. They don't always turn out the best, but you know, it is what it is. Next thing going out, we sold a Michael Kors women's size medium sleeveless tie-dye blue blouse. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Tie-dye blue blouse. Maybe I just can't speak. That's probably probably that. Anyways, it sold for $14. Oh, buy cost on the last one and on this one is probably about $1 to $2 on Whatnot. Link down below. You get your $10 or $15 credit if you sign up to Whatnot using my link down below. I like going to some of the auctions and I like sourcing on there. Anyways, I took an offer for $14 on it because A, it got me a profit, and B, it got something moving out of this warehouse, which I need to do. So 24 June 11/14. June 11/27 must be in this June bin. I have a lot of June bins. 7 of them. We listed a lot in June. See my last video for the totals for June. Don't remember them, but it was pretty good. Hopefully July is as good or better. 11/14. This tiny little thing is that shirt. That's one good thing about some clothing items. Some can be pretty small. I'll throw a photo up. Took an offer on that one for $14. Buy cost is $1 to $2. Next going on, we have an NHL Championship 2000 Black Label PlayStation PS1 new sealed video game. We took an offer on that one for $15. Buy cost, I believe, was $3. We bought a bunch of them. We only now have one left. It is in 24 February 23/12. 24 February 23/12. All boxed up, ready to go. Throw a flip of that one. Next one going out, we sold a Polo Ralph Lauren Oxford button-down women's shirt, size 12, pink striped. Took an offer on this one also for $15, so not a huge money maker. I know some people go crazy over every Polo at Ralph Lauren and every Tommy Myfinger that they find. To me, I just don't find them to be that valuable. They don't sell, they're a little over saturated, but this one did sell. I liked it because of the color. So I did think it would stand out a little bit, and it did. Sold for $15, but it cost either $1 or $2 on Whatnot. Sold for 24 June 28/08. 24 June 28. That's 19, 22, 25, 27. So it's got to be in this one. 28/08. Is this it? Yep. The pink helps it stand out. But again, difficult posting out, so I will throw a photo of that one. Sold for $15. Next one going out, we have a Down East magazine, lot of 7 from the 1970s. It is in... Oh boy, I kind of screwed up my skew there. I believe that's supposed to be 24 August 2101. Let's see. Yep, right here. Down East. These are packaged up ready to go, so I'll throw a photo up of those. That was part of a massive lot of magazines that we purchased a while ago. Buy cost, I'd be surprised if I had more than $5 in that whole lot. Probably more like $2 to $3 or less. Some of these lots I was buying like flats of like 30 magazines for like $2 at an auction. So yeah, I think this might have been one of the lower. It's probably one of the lower cost lots. Sold for $40. Next we have going out. We sold an American Girl Welly Wisher Ashton's outfit with boots and tiara. Took an offer on that one for $20. Buy cost on that one was pretty slim, pretty low. We bought that in a bulk lot at the Mount Horeb citywide garage sales. I'll throw a link up here. Well, not my best video ever because I had to remove almost every single time I talked about what I found at each garage sale because I left the radio on. Ugh. But anyways, my next one's coming out, should be a little bit better. We did kind of slow down on our videos last week because of the holidays, but we'll be back to probably 2 to 3 per week from here on out, hopefully. Anyways, this sold for $20. It is in 24 June 1803. 24 June, that's 19, this is our 12th, what's in here? 1803. Oh wait, that one was an outfit with boots and everything. That's probably over here. See what I've been talking about, that SKU system change? June 18. There it is. AG Willie Wishers Ashland. All box up, ready to go. I'll throw a photo up of it. Again, we took an offer on that one for $20. That lot has been paying off pretty nicely. Next item going out, we sold a First Alert combination explosive gas carbon monoxide detector, new sealed in package, for $32.49. It is in 24 July 0503. Pretty recent listing. Alright, and this one is right here. My cost on this one was $3 at a thrift store. All packaged up. Let's throw that one in the bucket. Sold pretty quick. And the sell-through rate in that one wasn't the greatest, but I priced mine a little bit more aggressively than the others. A lot of people had it at $40. And honestly, if you look at sold comps, they average $35. So a lot of times, if you're too high in your total cost to buyer, item cost plus shipping, it just won't sell. I came in slightly below it. Well, I set it right at like market value. Then the sale was right below it, and boom, it sold just like that. Next one going up, we sold a Melissa and Doug Dragon Plush giant stuffed animal. We bought this one at a thrift store. I overpaid for it a little bit because I didn't realize the condition issue it had. That is right here. It's in 24 July 0604. But it's still sold. There it is. Got it. All boxed up, ready to go. So I'll throw a photo up of that guy. I paid, I think it was $5 for that one. And it sold for $30. I thought I could get $50 for it when I first saw it, but then I saw a couple condition issues, like on the tip of one of its wings. It was like all kind of beat up there. But someone still bought it for $30. And I thought I could get $50, because the market was about $45 to $50. But then the damage, I lowered it down to a point where I figured it could move, and it did. And we still profited off that one. Yeah, we're not done yet. We got more to go. Next one going out, we sold a Peloton sports bra, women's size small, for $18. This was also a Whatnot pickup for either $1 or $2. Usually I don't bid more than $2 on a piece of clothing on Whatnot. It is in June, 24 June 12/13. 24 June 12/13. That should be here. Well, 12/13 Peloton. There we go. Alright, tiny little one. I'll throw a photo for that guy. It's just easier than pulling it out. Sold for $18, by cost is $1 and $2. And the last one we have going out, we sold a complete illustrated history of knives, swords, spears, and daggers. A book. Yeah. in 24 July 04, or 22 July 0204. July 0204. That's probably going to be in the first July bin. Yeah. Things are moving this way. We're getting more listed. I like it. What's the SKU on it? 0204. There it is. Knives. This is a book we originally picked up to sell on Amazon. However, I forgot that I was gated on it. The side will show better. Buy cost on this one was probably about less than $2, but a little over, probably between about $1.20 or something like that. Not too bad. A lot of times if I find out when I get home that I actually am gated on something, because the scanning software that I use doesn't always do the best at telling me if I'm gated. I'll look it up on eBay and you'd be surprised. Sometimes a book that will sell for $30 on Amazon will sell for $4 or $5 free shipping on eBay. This one, the average price was about $20 to $24. So I listed at the bottom of that at $20. Then I had my seller run in, so it put me at $18. It sold pretty quickly and at a decent profit. Plus, someone gets a cool book. You know, it's not all about the profits. People get cool things they want. And they paid less than they would have paid on Amazon. That's everything we sold this weekend. How were you guys' sales this weekend? I was pretty darn shocked at how much we sold. Yeah. That's pretty good. For a weekend, I was expecting to be absolute junk. That's why in the beginning you saw me taking some of those offers, because I just want to get stuff moving for the weekend. Because historically, I don't sell much this weekend. I don't know. Maybe some parts of the country are rained out and people were just on their phones bored, so they were shopping on eBay and Amazon. I don't know. How are you guys' sales over this weekend? Do you normally see a good sales on the 4th of July or bad sales? I usually see bad sales. This weekend, they were good. That might be the thumbnail. They were pretty good. I hope your guys' sales were also amazing. If not, may next week be better. But you guys know what I always say. You gotta keep on listing, which is something I've been actually following myself. Keep on selling. Just did that. And you have a great day. I will talk later. Bye-bye.